KevG Weather Overview, taking a look at the next winter storm. And before that, significant cold is on the way. I think that's going to be the main story for the forecast period, believe it or not. I know that we are going to have a storm for Sunday night into Monday, but I think the two main things that we're going to see in the immediate tri-state area that are of most impact is number one, we're going to have very cold weekend preceding the storm, and number two, we're going to have coastal flooding issues, moderate coastal flooding at the time of high tide from Monday morning's high tide. This is the weather service graphic. Now, this is the maximum probability of exceeding warning criteria snow. So around here, warning criteria snow is generally 6 inches or more. The Weather Service has a 30 to 50% chance that the areas in yellow will exceed 6 inches or more, and that's likely to change as we go along. You can see, though, for the immediate tri-state area, 5 boroughs, coastal Connecticut, down the Jersey Shore, the chance is 10% or less. And I think that we are just not going to see the right storm track to get everybody involved. This is going to be an inland snow producer, and I think the further north you go, the better chance you get. Now, up near Beacon and up near Newburgh, and even points north to Poughkeepsie, and points even further north than that, you have a chance at an accumulating snow, and a significant one at that, for Sunday night and a Monday. But the 5 boroughs, Long Island, coastal Connecticut, the immediate metropolitan area, I think the chances are slim to none. And I'll show you why in just a second. Now, before that, we're going to get into some cold air. And I'm going to show you the temperatures in just a second. But let's take a look at the evolution of this. Is going to be a news-making storm for much of the East Coast. Now, as we get into the weekend, our situation is going to be this very cold air that's going to be pouring down starting tomorrow night and lasting through an early part of Sunday. We're going to see single digits and teens for the most part the entire weekend, once again, just like we saw early this week. So tomorrow we'll start warm in the 40s, and then our temperatures will will drop throughout the day, and by the nighttime, I think most of the area will be in the teens. Now, a significant storm is going to get going Saturday night into Sunday. You can see that snow is going to be falling very deep into the south. So the Piedmont of the Carolinas, Tennessee, Kentucky, and western parts of Virginia are going to be snowing by the time we get into Sunday afternoon. Now, as we go along, the high pressure you can see is to the east of the tri-state area. That's not where you want it if you want to see it snow a lot here, because it allows the cold air to be routed out in a major way. You want to see the high over Quebec, you want to see the high over Montreal, but you don't want to see the high to the east of the tri-state area if you're looking for a big snowstorm. Now, this is for Sunday night. We may see a brief period of frozen precipitation along the immediate coast and in the city, but once past midnight, that'll quickly go over to rain, and it'll be a soaking rain at that. Now, when we take a look at the Monday morning at 7 o'clock, heavy snow is falling through much of the Hudson Valley, north of I-84, and north and west of that track. I think Albany, Syracuse, Rochester, Pittsburgh, most of Pennsylvania. They could be looking at 6 to 12 inches of snow. And for the Monday morning high tide cycle, we're looking at significant problems in the most vulnerable areas, perhaps moderate coastal flooding. And I think overnight, winds can gust as high as 50 miles an hour, particularly towards Monday morning at 7 o'clock, 10 o'clock, that time frame as the low makes its closest approach. So Monday afternoon, we should clear this out. That storm will be going up into the Canadian Maritimes, and then we're just left with a cold pattern. This is by Wednesday. Our temperatures will be knocked down again. I think Monday we'll see highs in the 40s, but then we'll get knocked back down into the 30s. We'll have to watch this clipper for Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday night. That'll go by to the north. And then I think yet another significant shot of cold air around the 21st. This is next Friday. I think we're looking at more bitterly cold air for the weekend of the 21st. As you can see, all the lines of equal pressure tightly packed together, pushing in from the north. Now, this particular run of the model does not have any significant storminess on it, but we saw what happened this week where the model wasn't showing anything up until about Tuesday or Wednesday, and lo and behold, we've got a storm coming along the eastern seaboard. So, I would take the model detail with a grain of salt. Now, if we look at the European model, this is out to next Friday, January 21st. I'll back it up just a frame or two. And this is for Wednesday the 19th, and you can see that cold air from the Midwest is poised to move into the tri-state area. Hence why I think next Friday, the 21st, we're looking at another Arctic blast moving in here. And it may be short-lived, but it looks to me like the pattern is set to bring in yet more cold air. So I think the bottom line is that we have this storm coming in. It is going to be a significant storm for a number of reasons, but it won't be remembered for snowfall. And then the main story after that is the continued cold air. And when we look at the temperatures day to day, this is for Friday. We will probably achieve our high temperatures in the morning sometime with highs around 45. But then look at Saturday. I mean, no better than 21. And we're going to be looking at teens and single digits at night. Sunday, we do a quick rebound with highs, you can see already, highs around 34. And I think those temperatures will be going up all day long, even at nighttime along the coast. Monday, we get rid of the storm with highs around 43. As the storm leaves, I think it'll take most of the morning for it to clear out. And then Tuesday, back down again with highs around 35. And if we go way out to next Wednesday, it's showing about the same thing. So a significant storm for Sunday. It will not, late Sunday into Monday, it will not be remembered for wintry precipitation, at least in the immediate tri-state area. And then we'll have to deal with more bouts of significant cold through much of next week.